Yeah, so therapy, I want to talk about therapy. When I was getting my life together and it was a complete mess, I would be the last person that you would see that would go to talk therapy or any form of therapy at all. But I had called some places and I was trying to find someone that gave me that right vibe, that energy, that I wanted to open up and be willing to even have a conversation with. So I ended up going the non-prescriber route because I didn't want any prescriptions written out for me. I didn't want to be sedated and someone to think that they were going to solve my problems with modern medicine. I ended up finding a holistic talk therapist not too far from me, and this woman was great. There was just a calming feeling, and she had told me to journal. And then when I came in on weekly visits, we would talk about my journal and the trials and tribulations of that week, just normal stuff. It was just a safe space to vent and to let out things that I probably held inside for a long time. And she was great. I think that I'm recording. I think that there's a stigma surrounded with tough guy men that are afraid to be open with their feelings or whatever they're struggling with, because if like my father's never been to therapy and his father's never been to therapy, he's really been to therapy. So it's not something that was, really talked about in the Italian American communities. I mean, nor that it should have been at the time, Things have changed and changed for the better. Matter at hand. If you need help, there's people out there. You might have to go through 50 bad therapy people, 50 bad therapists to find the right one. But, enough energy in the right direction can change your whole entire life. So don't think there's a stigma attached to it, or you don't need therapy and you're not depressed and you're not this, and start naming all the things that you're not, because you're only lying to yourself. My roommates are in the room. So therapy changed my life. I went for 1 year to a holistic therapist. Person was super supportive and open, and yeah, that's really what I want to get out of this topic. Is what I want to get out of this subject is if something inside you is saying, something needs to change, that you're not happy to wake up in the morning and you're struggling with just PTSD from any sort of trauma that you've had in your life, you can go and talk to someone. And it might not solve all the problems, but communication is the key here. And I think that's what's been the key to my success in my life, is the ability and the willingness to always want to communicate one way or the other. And once I figured out that I was passionate about communication with other human beings, people say that's, empathy. That just resonates with me. The more and more you communicate, it's like anything else. The better you get at it, the more you're able to express yourself in any form, whether it's through writing, paint, a sport, a hobby. Practice makes perfect, and communication is one of the most basics. It's one of the most basic thing a human being can do. And when you're struggling with the communication of what's in your heart and what's in your head, having trouble processing that, the only way to get through it is to go through it. And there's people out there that can help you and make a difference in your life. And yeah, I would say that and journaling. People don't even write anymore. They write in their phones. But if you ever talk to someone that writes a lot or journals, their thoughts are very well thought out. It helps keeping you organized and having a well-executed plan in life of what you want to do emotionally, physically, in business, in relationships. I'm not saying to write down what you want your relationship to be, but write out where your life is at today, where you see it tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year, 5 years from now, and 10 years from now. Now that could all change a million times, but having something written down, for me, completely changed my life. When you write something down, it makes it real. It's like signing a contract with yourself every time you do that. There's something that the brain registers when you write something down that you say you're gonna do, that your body, brain, and mind will hold yourself way more accountable than just saying it once or twice. But also saying it, manifesting it, meditating on it can also be very, very empowering and powerful. The point of all this is that, going to therapy changed my life, opened up my eyes into the world of communication and how talking could heal old wounds and help protect me from creating new wounds, whether from myself or from other people looking to do me harm. And that's it, man. Today's video was about talk therapy and how it changed my life. And if you resonated with this video at all, like and subscribe and share it. We're trying to grow this community of like-minded people that want to promote a healthy, positive lifestyle. No matter where your background or your past was from, none of that really matters. We're all just human beings and we're all just trying to grow. And that's it. I'm trying to grow this channel. And if I can help inspire one single person, then I did my job, because I would be doing this anyways. So I'm not looking to be famous. I'm just looking to be me. And this is me. Have a great night.